What if I told you that a little girl who couldn't walk for 2 years was helped by a simple single dad after the world's best doctors failed? Despite millions of dollars spent on treatments and countless visits to top specialists, hope seemed lost. But then one ordinary man entered her life and changed everything in a way no one could have imagined. This heartwarming story is filled with courage, kindness, determination, and a miracle that brought a mother to tears. Stay with us until the end to discover how one act of encouragement transformed a young girl's future forever. Before we begin, don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more inspiring stories. Now, let's get started. Emily Carter had not walked in nearly 2 years. At just 12 years old, she had become the center of a desperate battle between hope and heartbreak. Her mother, Victoria Carter, was one of the wealthiest businesswomen in Montana and had spent millions searching for a cure after a rare neurological illness left Emily unable to use her legs. They traveled across the country, visiting famous hospitals and meeting specialists whose names appeared in medical journals and television interviews. Every doctor promised possibilities, but none delivered results. With each failed treatment, Victoria felt her daughter's future slipping further away. One rainy afternoon, while taking Emily to a local community park, Victoria noticed a man helping children set up a basketball practice. His name was Daniel Brooks, a widowed father raising his young son alone. Daniel wasn't wealthy, educated in medicine, or connected to powerful people. He simply treated Emily like any other kid. Instead of asking about her condition, he invited her to help organize the team's equipment and keep score during games. Emily accepted, and for the first time in months, genuine excitement returned to her face. Daniel's simple kindness began creating a change that expensive treatments never could. Over the next several weeks, Emily spent more time with the team. Daniel encouraged her to participate in activities that challenged her without making her feel pressured. As her confidence grew, she became more active and motivated. One afternoon, while reaching for a stack of basketballs, Emily instinctively pushed herself upward and briefly stood on her own. The moment lasted only a few seconds, but it stunned everyone nearby. Daniel calmly smiled and encouraged her to keep trying. For the first time since her illness began, Emily believed recovery might actually be possible. The small breakthrough became the beginning of something extraordinary. Every day after school, Emily joined Daniel and the basketball team at the community center. She practiced simple exercises, strengthened her muscles, and slowly learned to trust her body again. More importantly, she stopped seeing herself as a patient and started seeing herself as a young girl with dreams and possibilities. Physical therapists were amazed by her determination and noticed that her progress accelerated faster than anyone had predicted. Months later, Daniel organized a charity basketball event to raise money for families facing medical hardships. The gymnasium was packed with spectators, local reporters, and community members. Victoria sat in the front row expecting Emily to be introduced from her wheelchair as usual. But moments before the ceremony began, Emily quietly stood up. The crowd fell silent, with trembling legs but unwavering determination. She took one step, then another. Tears filled Victoria's eyes as Emily continued walking across the court without assistance. By the time Emily reached center court, the entire gym had erupted into applause. Victoria collapsed into tears, overwhelmed by a joy she had nearly forgotten was possible. Reporters rushed to capture the incredible moment, calling it a miracle. Later, one journalist asked Daniel how he had succeeded where billionaire doctors had failed. Daniel shook his head and smiled. "The doctors treated her body," he said. "I simply helped her believe in herself again." As Emily hugged both Daniel and her mother beneath the bright lights of the gym, everyone understood the true lesson of her journey. Hope, encouragement, and human connection can sometimes accomplish what money alone never could.